Good morning, everyone. Happy 4th of July. Hope you all are having a wonderful holiday weekend. So what we got going on today, you guys can see that the dump trailer's full. We got that going out to a buddy, and my guys and I have been out cutting on this hickory. And I'm actually going to bring this up in a video. You guys are going to see some more splitting, but we got this hickory to cut up yet. Those are all cut. That one's cut. It just needs split. That one right there is cut, just needs split. Same thing here. So we got a mess going on here. And as of right now, the tree service cannot get in here to drop any more wood. So down on this end, there's a lot of big stuff that I cannot handle with that county line. You're talking a lot of time. When the tree service is willing to bring me stuff 12 to 18 inches, we get some 4, 6, 8. We get just about every size. I told them up to about 19, 20 inches and I'm good. So all of this big stuff is getting shipped out to my buddy's house. He's got a boiler. The only thing I'm keeping, and even that round might go, because that's got a big old knot on the end of it. But I've already cut these rings, which granted, those would be good for like chimney fires and stuff like that. But stuff like that base and all that, he can put that all in his boiler. We got ash rounds here. We got, I don't even know what you want to classify that as, but just a lot of stuff. Spending the holiday getting this thing cleaned up. So, as I said, we got a lot going on today. We got splitting going on. You guys will see that, and I'll explain what's going on there. You guys will probably see it in another video. But I gotta make some more bundles. I got that trailer going out, and I'm coming back for another one. So we got wood going out. We got splitting going on. We got more wood going out. And I actually listed my pine last night, and I sold a tote of it. That's getting delivered today at 2 o'clock. So you guys will probably see that dump. So, and a lot of that stuff right there, that'll go out to my buddy too. So, let's hop in the truck and go and get this first dump done. I'll see you out there. All right, everybody. So we made it out here. My buddy's on the Bobcat T190 pushing up. My tree service brought him a load of wood yesterday. Nice little pile of what people want to call boiler wood. So I'm going to show you guys a little setup that you might recognize. So you guys recognize that? Wolf Ridge 16-foot conveyor. Easton made. Yep. That's my old setup right there. So he's pushing that pile up. Flip you around, get you a little Bobcat action. as I said, my buddy can handle these big rounds, so that's nothing for him. So it looks like he's done on the Bobcat. We'll get back in here and get dumped. Alright guys, so we got that dumped. I talked to my buddy, he is good for another load. So we're gonna shoot home, grab that, and head back out here. See you in a little bit. Alright guys, it's loaded. So here's the deal. You guys are gonna say, guys, Andy, there's good wood in there. There's oak, there's hickory, there's mulberry, there's ash in here. Well, I don't do my friends like that. If I'm taking them stuff I don't want to deal with, like all this oversized stuff, I am gonna throw some good wood in there. It'll go into a separate pile, but he'll separate all that when he splits it. So let's get out there and get it dumped. See you in a little bit. That's a massive pile of wood. Here's a toy I'd like to have. I'm 6 foot tall. That pile over there is probably 15 foot tall. Even though that thing would be fun, not just for a wood yard. That's a whole lot of wood there, guys. So this pile up here that the Easton mate is feeding into, I was talking to him before. That pile's probably 8 foot tall, about 20 foot from there to there, and it's probably same going side to side. And he said he will go through that entire pile in about 3 months, 2 months. If it's a warm winter, it would be close to getting them all the way through winter. That's insane, guys. So there's your last peek of it. He's got the 5-way box wedge on there right now. And I already know the question's coming. What size Kubota is that? I'll flip you around. It's a KX040-4. I used to haul these all the time. These are a awesome little excavator. So I'll give you a picture of this pile after it's out of the dump trailer. That's everything we brought them. There's mulberry, there's oak, there's hickory back there, there's sycamore, there's oak, there's a piece of ash, maple, more mulberry, just a mix of everything. So, alright guys, let's go home, get to work. Alright everybody, so I went inside, had some lunch, and looked at the radar, and it's getting due nothing but rain for the next 3 to 4 hours. So we got the log splitter inside, we got a couple hollow rounds inside, we got a couple more out here yet, but my goal today is, number one, fill up this tote. Number two, whatever we can get from the hollow rounds, plus all these short rounds in here, gone. So when my guys come over, they can start right here at the door and work their way out. So that's a goal. So let's go ahead and get you set up on the tripod and we'll start splitting. Alright, well that tote's full. We got a couple of bundle grade rounds back there. We got a pile of bark. So once it stops raining, we'll actually get the Ford out and get that puppy moved. And speaking of the Ford, you guys are probably wondering, why didn't you show us any of the tractor work when you were taking the big rounds out to your buddy? Because I don't have it set up right. What I mean by that is, this past week I did some bush hogging for a couple of people, and I've not put my counterweight back on the rear yet. So picking up these big rounds were actually kind of dangerous, and I didn't want to have to worry about the camera, and I really wanted to focus on the John Deere, how that was handling. So it actually did really well, surprisingly. So once this rain quits, we'll go out, grab a tote of pine, throw that in the trailer, go and haul that out. See you in a little bit. Hey everybody, so we just got that tote of pine dropped off, and just like Chris always shows you, on top of your dump trailer valve, you got a little brass fitting on there that you can unscrew, and it will let your dump bag come back down. Well, I did that, and I had a complete DA attack and forgot all about it, and transmission fluid went all over. I don't know if the tank just isn't big enough. I need to go and talk to the dealer about it, and because it's not right. But anyways, I put transmission fluid all over the customer's driveway. When you screw up like that, fess up to it. And I asked the customer for a garden hose. I got all the fluid off of his driveway. He was tickled pink. So, in other words, nobody's perfect. You're always gonna mess up, screw up, whatever. Fuss up to it, and the customer will appreciate you a lot more for being honest with them, instead of saying, I don't know how that got there, it's not for me. Be honest. So wood is dropped off, customer's taken care of, customer's happy, and hopefully we'll see him again in the near future. So we'll get back to the house and see what we get into now. Here we go.